What's up, everyone? Caleb here. And I wanted to hop on here, do a quick session to hopefully add some value to you guys. It's about 4 p.m. and I haven't ate. I'm just now checking my phone and being consumed by the outside world. And you guys might get this feeling when you first wake up. If you check your phone, you get all these notifications. You're catching up to the last night messages, or you have that kind of like dopamine hit when you eat your first meal. And the topic that I wanted to talk about today was being able to discipline yourself to decide when you're going to allow things to come into your world, right? When you decide to allow yourself to eat, when you decide to allow yourself to check the phone. Because what I found is that I was reading a book called Thinking Deeply Again, or Still in Focus. It's called Still in Focus. And it talks about how society these days has built a culture where we're constantly being told that we have to check on things. We're constantly having to check on our phones. We're constantly having to be on top of the news and media and social media. And the thing is that when you're doing these things, when you're constantly trying to stay on top of communication, what happens is that your attention starts to diminish, right? Your ability to control your attention starts to diminish. And when you lose your ability to control your attention, what you find is that when you're wanting to do things, you're suddenly not able to do it. When you want to focus, it's not a choice anymore, right? You can't sit down and decide consciously, I'm going to focus and then focus. Something as simple as that, something as simple as getting the work done, right? Something as simple as staying on top of your business priorities. For some reason, we're not able to get it done. And the real reason that I found I'm not able to get things done, the real reason why I haven't been able to hit my goals in the past has been because I haven't been able to control my attention and my ability to focus, which I believe is one of the best assets and one of the most important assets as an entrepreneur, as a high performer. If you don't, if you're not able to discipline yourself, if you're not able to control your attention, if you're not able to focus, then the output is going to be close to none and you're not going to be effective. And yes, you might still be getting things done, right? You can still get things done when you're not, at your all-time best in terms of focus, in terms of discipline, in terms of willpower. But we're talking about being the best version of yourself, performing at the highest level. And in order to perform at that highest level that everyone has potential of, that everyone has the potential to get to, we need to be able to start somewhere. And so the question is, where do we start to start regaining control over our focus? Where do we start regaining control over our attention, to take back control and to be able to have the ability to be able to say, I want to focus and to focus. I want to be able to get 5 hours of deep work done and be able to get the 5 hours of deep work done. Right now, if I were to ask you, can you sit down and meditate for an hour and not do anything? Would you be able to consciously be able to do it? Right? Just to sit down in silence in 1 hour. You see, you don't have to be spiritual, but the act of sitting down and meditating for an hour shows you where you are in terms of your attention. It shows you where you are in terms of your ability to focus. And that alone translates to everything else in business. Because think about this. If you're not able to focus on something and do something, if you're not able to do what you want to do, then how are you supposed to create a business, right? If you're not able to do the things you tell your body to do, if you're not able to do the things that you have to be doing, or the things that you shouldn't be doing and not do those things, then how are you supposed to do anything in business? How are you supposed to accomplish your biggest goals? How are you supposed to reach the revenue marks that you want to reach in your business if you don't have full control over yourself? Does that make sense? And in order to have full control of yourself, you need to first get your routines right. You need to first have control over the small things, because the small things is what adds up to be the big thing. You deciding to consciously not check your phone until 3 p.m., 4 p.m. is you making a conscious decision to take control over your focus, to take control of your life. And it starts with that small thing. So the reason why we decided to open up Monk Mode is not to open up another coaching program. We have enough coaching programs out there. I've yet to see a coaching program that dives into Monk Mode and the foundation of Monk Mode. You know, Monk Mode isn't some fad. You know, I know a lot of people have been releasing videos about Monk Mode. You know, we're talking about the real reason, the foundation of why Monk Mode is important. And the way that I see it is that when you're in Monk Mode, you start to take those small things I was talking about, the small habits, the small things that are easy to do and also easy not to do, and you compound those, and you do that every single day, and you stick to that protocol, you stick to those non-negotiables, and you do that every single day. And what happens is that those small things, like I said, can either work against you on a daily basis, or it can work with you and for you on a daily basis, to then when you're at the 60-day mark, or when you're 90 days into Monk Mode, you start to really, really have a point of reference that you may have never had before, with your ability to focus, your ability to control your attention, your ability to then be able to create. Because if you don't have your ability to control your attention and you don't have the ability to focus, then you don't have the ability to create. Creation is based off of focus. It's based off of discipline. That's what creation is. You need to stay consistent. You need to be able to focus and put deep amounts of energy into creation. And that's when you're able to create. And that's when you're able to create things fast. And you don't have to wait a couple of years. You can shortcut the time if you're able to control your attention and control your ability to focus. That's what, you know, is the laser beam effect. You're just locked in and just laser focused until you get there. And so that's why I preach about Monk Mode, and why I have decided to form an accountability group around Monk Mode, so that you have goals. Everyone has goals. Everyone has revenue marks that they want to hit. And it's your ability to be able to focus and control your attention that allows you to hit that revenue mark, and also determines when you hit it and how fast you can hit it. All right, so if you're interested in learning more about Monk Mode and what we're doing here, again, it's very affordable. It's the most affordable it'll ever be. And our mission is to be able to get more people to regain control over their attention and over their life. So regaining control of your attention, getting back your focus, and living a better life, and being able to hit all the goals that you want to hit, because you now have clarity, you now have focus, you don't have distraction in your life. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope that helps and gives some maybe insight on why this is so important, why you might not have been able to hit your goals in the past, or why you may have even saw habits of self-sabotage in the past. You know, it's your ability to focus, your ability to control your attention, and that comes from the small habits that you do on a daily basis. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.